keep talking about what we're doing in education, but more specifically, we have found a little niche in the education system that's allowing us to do something I've wanted to do for many years. And that is a program called Educación a Distancia. But in this case, the kids are not doing their work on computers and stuff. When they say distance education, it's young people who live so far away that the system, the educational system, cannot provide them with a regular education. So they have workbooks, they study at home, supposedly, and then they go to a school or a community center nearby twice a week where they receive tutorials. Unfortunately, the teachers that are doing the tutoring have gone through the same system, and they didn't learn anything, so now they're teaching what they never learned, which is unfortunate. These young people are very bright, but they've just not had the opportunity. They've been let down by the education system. So what we're doing is we're taking them, working with them for the same 2 days, but then they have 5 days. They're here live with us for 3 weeks. They have 5 days a week that they're doing other practical things in agriculture. I mean, these are all farm kids. So we're doing some cutting edge things with aquaponics and with banana circles, which is a permaculture technique, and a lot of other different things. So we're teaching them better agricultural practices that take up less room, that don't use fertilizers, that are more natural. We're showing how you can treat the animals that you're raising better. And so there are many, many advantages to what we're doing. It's a combination of a practical education with the academic part that they need to be able to get their high school degree. The students that live here, starting next September, we will have our own teachers here 2 days a week, good teachers who know their subjects well. And we're actually going to offer these teachers on Saturday and Sunday, where they get teachers from other schools who can come on the weekend when they want a little extra money, and they're able to help support and reinforce the academic part these young people are learning. A young person doesn't need 5 days a week to learn what they're learning. If it's efficient, if it's a few longer hours, if they're motivated, in 2 days they can learn what they need to learn. And then in the other 5 days they're learning the practical stuff. But what are they learning in the practical? For instance, the banana circles, which you'll see, is a lesson in mathematics, in chemistry. I mean, how many people have written pi r square on the blackboard but don't really know what it represents? These young people do. They know, because the circle's 3.5 meters, what's the radius, what's all this sort of stuff. How many square meters are in that circle? So they're using mathematics to come up with answers to real problems that they have right in front of them. So this is a way that we're applying the combination of practical and theoretical education to improve their lives. We have been working with our high school that we had started in 2005, and then a couple of years ago we switched that to this new program. We're working with the distance education students. But young people who have gone through our education program now are in virtually all of the other lodges throughout the Amazon of Ecuador. Our competition in quotation marks, but it's not really competition. We're here to try to give young people the opportunities to get the best jobs they can, and more than anything, to give young people the opportunity to dream.